Trump's bold move on Gaza. What's going on? Hey everyone, welcome back to WTF Facts, where we break down the craziest news in the simplest way possible. Today, we're diving into something that's got the whole world talking. Donald Trump's shocking proposal to take control of the Gaza Strip. Yep, you heard that right. But why is he doing this, and what does it mean for the US and the world? Stick around as we unpack it all. First, let's rewind a bit. The Gaza Strip is a small, densely populated piece of land along the Mediterranean Sea, bordered by Israel and Egypt. It's home to about 2 million Palestinians, and it's been a flashpoint for conflict for decades. The story starts way back in 1948 when the State of Israel was established. This led to the first Arab-Israeli war and many Palestinians were displaced. Gaza came under Egyptian control until 1967 when Israel took it over during the Six-Day War. Fast forward to 2005, Israel pulled out its troops and settlers, but it didn't mean peace. Soon after, Hamas, a militant group considered a terrorist organization by many countries, took control of Gaza in 2007. Since then, Gaza has faced blockades, wars, and severe humanitarian crises. The region has seen repeated clashes between Israel and Hamas, with civilians often caught in the crossfire. The situation is dire, limited access to clean water, electricity, and basic healthcare. And now, Trump wants to step into this mess with a plan that's raising eyebrows worldwide. So, what exactly is Trump proposing? According to recent reports, he suggests that the US should take control of Gaza after relocating the Palestinian population to other Arab countries. His vision? Transform Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East, a hotspot for tourism, luxury resorts, and economic development under American leadership. It's like turning a war zone into a beachfront paradise. Sounds great on paper, right? But here's the catch. This plan has been met with widespread condemnation. Leaders from Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Germany, and Turkey have all spoken out against it. They argue that it completely ignores the rights and aspirations of the Palestinian people. Critics say Trump's plan is less about helping Gaza and more about exerting US influence in the Middle East. Plus, relocating millions of people isn't just a logistical nightmare, it's a humanitarian crisis waiting to happen. So, why is Trump pushing this now? Some experts believe it's part of his broader Middle East strategy, trying to build on the Abraham Accords, the agreements he brokered between Israel and several Arab countries during his presidency. Others think it's about cementing his legacy as a dealmaker. Remember, Trump has always prided himself on being able to make the biggest deals. But the Israeli-Palestinian conflict isn't just any deal. It's one of the most complex, deep-rooted conflicts in modern history. There's also speculation that this move could be politically motivated, aimed at rallying his base ahead of the next election. By presenting himself as the only leader bold enough to tackle such a controversial issue, Trump could be trying to secure support from both pro-Israel groups and those who favor a strong U.S. presence on the global stage. Now let's talk about how this could affect the United States. First off, stepping into Gaza could drag the U.S. into yet another Middle Eastern conflict. We're talking about potential military involvement, financial costs, and diplomatic fallout. Taking control of Gaza would likely strain relations with key allies, especially those in the Arab world. Countries like Saudi Arabia and Egypt have already expressed their disapproval, and this could complicate existing partnerships and agreements. Economically, the U.S. would be footing the bill for any redevelopment efforts. Transforming Gaza into the Riviera of the Middle East isn't going to be cheap. And with the U.S. already facing economic challenges at home, many Americans might question whether this is the best use of taxpayer dollars. On the security front, this move could make the U.S. a bigger target for extremist groups. By taking control of a region that's been at the heart of anti-Western sentiment, the U.S. could face increased threats both abroad and at home. In the grand scheme of things, Trump's proposal highlights the ongoing struggle to find a solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. For decades, world leaders have tried and failed to bring lasting peace to the region. Most experts agree that a two-state solution where Israel and Palestine coexist as independent nations is the only viable path forward. But Trump's plan seems to sidestep this entirely, focusing instead on economic development and U.S. control. Whether you see this as a bold, innovative approach or a reckless political stunt, one thing's for sure: the world will be watching closely to see what happens next. So what do you think about Trump's plan for Gaza? Is it a game-changing idea, or just another headline-grabbing move? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more WTF Facts. See you in the next video.